Nations and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. I know you've got the grill going. I know you do because it's Memorial Day.
It sure is. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. We've got a great show lined up today, a little bit different show. We're going to check out a few things, but first we've got to check out our weather.
Your first warning weather with meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees.
Plenty of heat once again on this Memorial Day. The humidity increasing as well. Temperature-wise, it's going to be a nice day to get outside with the Grand Strand capping out right around 90, 94 for the PD and the Border Belt. But you see rain chances creep back into the forecast as we head through the afternoon and evening hours. So let's break down the timing of this potential rainfall. Well, much of the afternoon will stay nice and dry, and it's right around 6 o'clock that we'll start to see a pop-up shower possible, mainly for the PD and the Border Belt, closer to about 8. And I do believe this rain could move about an hour or two quicker than what this particular model is showing. Some heavy downpours could be possible, but this rain will be quick moving, but some ponding and minor flooding on the roadways can't be ruled out. It becomes a little more heavy and widespread as we head through 10 and 11 o'clock. And it's that time that it's likely starting to reach toward the Grand Strand. This rain, this round, is going to be the best chance to see anything strong develop. Then as we head through the overnight hours on Tuesday, much of that activity is nice and clear by 2 a.m. Then much of Tuesday morning and early afternoon stays dry as well, but scattered showers and storms will return to the forecast right before you start to head home. And when it does, this boundary moves through the Carolinas, and we could see some heavy downpours, especially close to 7 and 8 o'clock as that area of low pressure pushes through. But it's quick moving, so by about 10 and 11, most areas dry, and then Wednesday morning looks good as well. Our highest chance to see strong storms over the next 4 days will be today on Memorial Day. Scattered chances for the PD and the Border Belt, mainly late with that later round of rain, and then isolated for the Grand Strand tomorrow. Isolated for both. So primary threats today: 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, frequent lightning, some minor ponding on the roadways, and some isolated hail up to a quarter size. Tomorrow, primary threat: frequent lightning, some flooding with that heavier rain a little bit later in the day, and those wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour again. And while the severe weather threat goes down as we head through the middle of the week, rain sticks around through the next 7 to 10 days for both the Grand Strand, the PD, and the Border Belt.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on your Memorial Day. All right, a few things to talk about. Birthdays and stuff, and then we've got a special show lined up for today. We're going to take a look back at some events that have happened or are coming up to happen.
That's right. That's what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay, all right, let's find out a little bit about the day first. Today is May 29th, and this is Honor Your Ancestors Day.
That's right, and it's also Memorial Day. Just if you see a veteran, pay special thanks to them, and also be thinking about the people who have lost their lives giving us our freedom.
That's right.
That's what today is about.
If there's any Memorial Day services in your area, you ought to go to them.
Absolutely.
Very good. Birthdays today, let's go back. Let's check it out. 1956. LaToya Jackson, she's 61 years old, rose to fame in the 80s, songs Just Wanna Dance and Free the World, and she appeared in Playboy.
Oh, okay. 1967, Noel Gallagher, 50 years old, guitarist with Oasis, song Wonderwall, Don't Look Back in Anger.
And in 1975, Mel B, there she is, she's 42 years old, her real name is Melanie Janie Brown, a former Spice Girl, in case you didn't know that, now on America's Got Talent.
Sporty Spice. How about that?
That's it.
That's right. All right. 1974, today in history, U.S. President Nixon agreed to turn over 1,200 pages of edited Watergate transcriptions.
And President Nixon learned, do not record things in the White House. All right, let's go to 1999. Space Shuttle Discovery completed the first docking with the International Space Station. All
right.
Know-it-all department, everybody waits on this. Even on Memorial Day, they want to know this one. All right, listen to this, people. We do anything to get out of a contract. You've heard this before. People that have a contract, you know, I don't want to do this, I want to get out. Well, in 2007, a man named Corey Taylor tried to fake his own death in order to get out of his cell phone contract, you know, without paying a fee.
A cell phone contract?
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to get out.
Nothing
so he
like
faked
a
his
work
own
contract.
Death. Yeah, he faked his own death. But guess what? It didn't work.
You think? That's why we're telling you about it at the Know-It-All department.
Oh, man. That's for the Know-It-All department today. We've got a great show lined up. We're going to look back at some of the things that are coming up, but some of the things that's happened over the last couple of weeks. So, of course, we're out grilling today because we're off.
We sure are. We'll be back.
Welcome back. All right, we've got Dr. Epperson and Dr. Frankie on the show today. Now, we're talking about skin cancer, all these little things you see on your skin, you wonder what they are all about. Hey, you might need to listen up because this is very important. All right, Doc, we're going to start with you first. All right, now, you're, of course, with this, the cancer, let me make sure I got it right, the Carolina Regional Cancer Center.
That's correct.
All right, now, this is important when you go out in the sun and you get these little things, you need to check on them.
That's right. Skin cancer is the most common cancer diagnosed in this country. Most of it is from sun exposure. The good news is that if you catch it early, it's highly, highly curable. And surgery is one option. Another option is radiation for the non-pigmented type skin cancers, which are the predominant type.
So if you've got a little something, a lesion or something on your skin, you need to get it checked out.
You do. You definitely do.
All right, now tell me what this is real quick before we talk to Dr. Epperson.
One of the radiation type treatments that we have is this is called brachytherapy or skin surface brachytherapy, where it's placed right on the lesion and it's painless and takes 2 minutes, and it can be done in as few as 6 treatments.
Wow.
So patients in and out of our office in 5-10 minutes.
That's pretty nice. All right, now Doc, somebody's watching right now, they're saying, oh, I've got something. There's something they can do now. They can send it, take a picture of it, and send it to you.
That's right. Brandon will list that up on the TV screen there. If you want to take a picture of a lesion that you have, you're concerned about it, go ahead and have the picture and email it to that address, the Inlet Skin address at AOL.com. I'll take a look at it and try to send back a comment on it. It's important, especially pigmented lesions, to find those early and get them managed early. And what Dr. Frankie offers here is so excellent. It helps my practice. We have lesions that occur on the nose, eyelids, places of the face. It can be grossly disfiguring or a large lesion. And it's amazing what his practice does to treat those and get great cure rates.
So if you got something, you need to take that picture right now and send it to you.
Sure. We're happy to take a look at it. And also, of course, you have our phone number there. We like to do skin exams on patients that have a lot of damage, or if you had previous cancers, or just concerned about a bunch of lesions. Please come on and make a phone call. We'll check you over.
All right, now you hold different areas. You go to different places and hold these skin check things. Now, where's the next one?
Yes, I do free skinning skin checks. Let's see, St. Michael's Catholic Church will be Tuesday night, the 22nd of May. I have one there next week, and then at Ocean Lakes Campground on the 13th of June, both of those at 6 p.m. And if you want more information, just call the church or the campground. You're certainly welcome to come, and we'll check your skin. All
right, Doc. Good advice to people when they're coming up. All right, you got something here, and it's a bad. You can help that though, even though it's a bad spot on you. You can take it out.
Correct. One advantage radiation has over surgery is that there's much better cosmetic outcome, especially if it's on the face. Patient doesn't have to worry about it having a scar. So.
That's great. Doc, thank both of y'all for being here. We learn something every day. Don't forget, check that email out, take a picture, send it to them. All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back. All right, the 25th annual Florence County Sheriff's Office fishing tournament is set for Saturday, June 3rd. The guys are here to talk all about it.
That's right. It all takes place down at John C. Land Landing at the Santee Lakes. Wayne and James with us right here now. Now, boys, this is a huge thing. Wayne, y'all started this how long ago?
25 years ago.
Wow.
It started at Gallivant's Ferry on the Little PD River.
I remember all that.
And it grew to the size it is today. So about 5 years into it, we had to move to Santee
Just got too big.
To expand it,
Crab.
because right, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Now, James, what's the money used for that y'all raising? This
All the
thing,
money we
James?
raise at the fishing tournament is used to support Camp PD Pride,
Okay.
which is a summer camp program the sheriff's office runs, as well as our youth and veteran hunts we do in the fall.
Now that's coming up soon. That's coming up shortly here.
Starts June 19th.
June 19th is coming up. Now, Wayne, what you got? T-shirt. Let's look at the
T-shirt.
T-shirt. This
Very
is the
good.
T-shirt they're gonna have here.
And of course, it's got the Channel 15 logo on it.
Yeah, Channel
If you
15
buy one of
logo.
these T-shirts,
Oh,
I'm
we'll see them in a minute
Okay,
with
we're
these
gonna show it in
pictures.
a
Yeah,
minute.
this is
These are some of the pictures of all these kids. This is a good chance for kids to go with their parents and just have a good time.
Absolutely. We feed them a good lunch, a little breakfast, and give them a whole bunch of prizes.
fantastic. Now, how many kids have been through Camp PD?
I would say, what, about 7,000 at this point?
7,000.
7,000, and it's free.
Free.
People don't understand that. You have to sign up, and I know you're already full, probably.
Yes, sir.
How many weeks do y'all do?
You can't come, Cecil.
I can't come this
No.
year. I've been
You
wanting
can
to.
meet us at the water park.
Hey, the water park's great. Y'all tell them what you do. You bring them down here.
Mark Lazarus does a great job. He's been letting us come down here now for 21
Yeah.
years.
That's
And,
Karen really does it.
Yeah, Karen.
All right,
Here's the shirt.
let's
see
show the
shirt
T-shirt. Here's a T-shirt right here that they have for the 25th annual Sheriff's Fishing Tournament, and of course they'll be given this. Or how does this work? They buy.
selling them
They
that
sell
way.
these. All right, and the extra money goes, of course, to Camp PD Pride.
That's right. And all these, I mean, all this money is going to that. So it's really important to not only come out and have fun at the fishing tournament, but give back a little bit too. What's some other things you guys will be doing? Or do you have like biggest fish, like that kind of contest going
we
on?
give prizes in several categories for different types of fish, and we separate it by age group, male and female as well.
Okay.
All right, they bring this every time they come.
That's
Wayne,
why-
tell them how this started. How long ago?
This started about 17 years ago at the 4th annual Outback Steakhouse
Yep.
Golf Tournament. And it was a thing called Cecil's Pig. And most golf tournaments give closest to the pin wins a cash prize.
Yeah.
Well, this pig is hid in the woods somewhere with the flag coming out the posterior.
Yeah.
There it
And the
is. And you
ball that
turn it,
lands,
see,
it's got Cecil's name on it, but the ball that lands closest to this pig wins approximately $200 cash.
Wow, that's most of those good golfers that play in the woods.
And yeah, me and James have swore secrecy now, but anytime we go out of the country now on any trip, just like these magazines, we're going to have this pig taken next to a city limit sign like Vegas.
That's
Cecil's
pretty cool.
Pig. Yeah.
All right. Now, okay. I should have taken him to Disney.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. That's something. Wayne and I've been friends for, I don't know, 40, I don't know, long time.
Long time.
And we go way back. And this is just a big event. And now people can still get in the fishing tournament, right?
Yes.
How do they do it? How do they do it?
Well, best thing now is you can go to our website, or we will be taking registration on that Friday night or that Saturday morning starting at 5:30.
Okay, so if there's a meeting the night before, is that
Yes.
how it works? All right. Meeting the night before, then it starts June 3rd, Saturday, June 3rd. What time?
5:30.
5:30 in the
5:30 in the
morning.
5:30
morning.
in the morning.
That's in the morning.
Woo!
That's early time. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Now, quick question. How many y'all expecting this year? You remember what y'all had last year, James?
It's usually around 100.
Around 100
teams, yeah.
Okay, and that's a lot of boats out, and that's why
Absolutely.
they had to move it. All
Absolutely.
right, guys,
Fantastic.
we appreciate
Awesome.
y'all being here. Take care of that pig. He's getting a little old.
He's going back home today.
And don't worry, when we get enough pictures of him in various locations,
We'll show him.
we'll let you know. We'll keep you
Yeah,
updated.
my
on
buddy
that.
Wayne's been under the weather a little bit. He's feeling better, and I'm glad for you. buddy.
Thank you, Cecil.
You got it, partner.
All right, good to see you guys. They've been hanging out with us all morning, and it's been entertaining, as you can probably tell. Stick around, we'll be back. And Company Live coming up at River Oaks Golf Course. The Parrot Head Club is having their annual golf tournament. It's going to be on June the 3rd.
Yeah, we got a few weekends. I think they've got some openings, too. We're going to talk to Bob a little bit about it now. Bob, have you still got some openings?
We do still have some openings. We could use a few more teams to help us raise some money for the Children's Recovery Center.
All right, now how much per team? Do you have-
It's $65 a person, $240 for a team. With that, you get to play with some folks who. It's a different kind of golf
It's a
tournament.
fun,
Yeah,
It's
right.
a
a wild
different kind of golf
tournament, I
tournament.
promise you.
We actually give a prize for decorating your golf cart, the best decoration in Jimmy Buffett fashion.
I love it.
And it's a good day.
And there's where you can find out more about it right there on that website that's up there now.
Yes.
Because it is fun. I mean, a lot of golf, when they go out to play golf, people want you to be quiet and be quiet. They have a party.
They have a whole party on the golf
We have a party. Pretty much every golf cart will have their own music playing while they're playing all day long, and it's a really neat event. this is probably our 15th year, I think.
Yeah.
The club has been an organization. We've been in existence for 22 years.
Wow.
We've
That's what I was just about to ask.
We've raised close to $300,000 for local charities
That is
in those
unbelievable.
22 years, just having parties and golf tournaments.
All right, the Children's Recovery Center, which I'm on the board for that, this deals with neglected and abused kids in Horry and Georgetown County. And y'all are using this again for your charity again this year.
Yes, we do, and we have since we started. I worked with Dr. Carol Rotter in the 90s at Conway
She's a good
Hospital,
lady.
and that's where we met, and we've kind of used her, we've helped her build her organization, and we're very proud of that.
Well, I'll tell you, it helps. I
Yeah.
probably need it. It takes all the money you can to do this, and we have to go raise a lot of money from different funds, and we do appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All
Now,
right.
I want to ask if somebody wants to be a part of the Parrot Head Club,
Can
how
they
do
join?
they do that?
You can join. You can go to our Google Coastal Carolina Parrot Head Club. We have a great website. The membership link is there. The golf tournament link is there. And there's also a link for our major fundraiser, which is in September. We do the Throwback Shell Beach Party. This will be our 22nd year.
The
Throwback Shell Beach Party. That's
All right,
a
where do
line
y'all
from
do that at?
We do it at the Ocean Dunes Hotel.
Yeah.
Weekend of September 15th. There'll be about 300 parrot heads in town. We close down the hotel. We bring in music from, we've got Michigan, guys coming from Michigan, guys coming from Knoxville to play music, and it's our biggest fundraiser of the year. So the golf tournament and the throwback are our big parties.
All right.
Well, you'll have to
It's
get back
huge.
in touch with us
Yeah,
in
we'd love
September.
to have
We'd
you.
love to have you back.
And of course, when they come to that, nobody dresses like I do. They dress this way. That's the way Parrot Heads do it.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
We thank you so much. All right, coming up, it's going to be June 3rd at River Oaks, right?
Yes,
you still
sir.
got time to get involved. Check it out. We thank you, Bob,
Yep.
for
You're
appreciate
very
being
welcome.
with us.
Thank you.
That's right.
All
Check
right.
out that website right there if you want to be involved or if you want to donate. We'll be back. Oh gosh, you guys never
Welcome
know what's
back,
gonna happen,
everybody.
That's right. Welcome back. All right, amateur radio operators play a big part in case of a national disaster. If you want to learn more, there's going to be Amateur Radio Field Day coming up soon. We're going to find out about it.
That's right. Gordon's with us is back coming up in June 24th. It's going to be held right across the road over here at the Coastal Science Building. Everybody's invited to this. Now let's talk first about ham radio operators.
Okay.
All right, tell us a little bit about who they are and what they do.
We're ordinary people. We're not people that hide away in our closets or basements or whatever, but we're ordinary people. We have all kinds of different interests. Ham radio happens to be one of them.
All right, now y'all do this every year now to let people know what you do, right?
Yes, Field Day is basically a simulated emergency exercise. It's part contest in that we get points for each contact we make, but there's no trophy. So, it's kind of a contest, but it's not really a contest.
Okay. Now,
But it's a lot of fun. Well, I was going to say it's a lot of fun, and people can come back if somebody wants to get involved and be part of it. In the future, they can find out information about it there.
Yes, we'll have flyers available. I'll be there to talk about the club, and we'll even have a station so y'all can come down. We'll get you on the air.
all right, now let me show them this. This is just an average, an average radio a lot of people use in the house, and this is the walkie-talkie. Now this one, Gordon, that we're showing right here, how far can you talk? Where can you talk to on this radio right here?
You can talk around the world.
Around the world?
Around the world.
Cool.
So if I wanted to call, Japan or somewhere?
Yep, Japan, yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
Right, now, how about the little walkie that she's holding?
Can talk around the world on that one too.
On this?
Yeah. This is a traditional radio.
Right.
Radio to radio. That smaller one uses voice over internet, where we contact a local repeater.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
it gets onto the internet, and you can talk around the world on that too.
All right,
Really
Gordon,
cool.
I appreciate it. Coming
All
up
right.
June 24th, 25th, you're going to be right over here at the Coastal Science Building.
Yep.
We'll have you back on again before then, all right?
Okay,
Thanks,
terrific.
Gordon. We
Very
appreciate
cool.
it.
Thank you.
Calling Japan. Hello? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We'll be back.
Join us for a day of fun as we explore the best the Carolinas have to offer. Carolina and Company Live with Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. Weekdays at noon on ABC 15 and weeknights at 10 on CW21.
And I hope you had a great time today. I hope everybody's enjoying your Memorial Day, and a lot of people are off. For those that have to work, I'm sorry about that, but we've had a great show today.
We sure have. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, and your time off. And also, don't forget what today is really about. We will see you back here tomorrow.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.